What's going on, folks? John Boy here, coming at you with another eBay purchase. This one, I can't take credit for coming up with the idea. I don't know if you guys watch Coin Snobs. It's another YouTube channel. Came across his channel a few weeks back, actually probably a couple months back. Have really enjoyed watching his videos, and this is actually a purchase he did in one of his recent videos. He purchased from this same seller on eBay a couple of coin rolls that contain supposedly wheat and some Indian head cents. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And I'm not going to leave a link to the seller in my video. However, I will leave a link to Coin Snob's channel, and you can go over to his video like this and check out all that info yourself. He actually did a very good job of editing and putting his video together, so we'll give him the credit for that. But what we're going to try to do is replicate the results that he got, because I was actually pretty impressed with what he came across in his rolls. So I did just like he did, purchased 2 rolls, which we are going to open now and see if they are anywhere close. So right off the bat, you can see we've got a couple of shotgun rolls here. These are rolls that you can pretty much purchase from the store yourself. I actually have a few of them in a box down here myself. Empty, obviously. But as you can see, same exact rolls. Only difference is someone has a machine that does this fancy crimp on the end. And as you can see, as promised in the description of the eBay sale, there's our Ender Indian head cent. Reverse facing, so we don't know what year it is. On the other end, we're looking at a 1950s. If I can pull that back, but regardless, we know it's looks like it may be a 50. You guys can probably see that a little bit better than I can, actually. Anyway, we're going to crack it open and find out. In this one, we have, if I can get this to focus here, ka-chow. Okay. Covering up the year there. Another 1950s. So, and on the end, another Indian head cent as advertised. But obviously, these have been hand selected without a doubt. If they were randomly wrapped, I mean, I guess you could, with enough trial and error, get these randomly wrapped and claim that they are not hand selected. But yeah, either way, it's obvious. So let's tear in here and see what we've got going on. This seems to be pretty much the same thing that Coin Snobs had in his experience. A couple of steelies there, I see. Actually, another 2 over here on the end. Possibly another one right there. But I see at least 4 steel cents Gonna be your 1943 mint. Wartime pennies, or cents. Don't get offended at me for saying that. Right off the bat here, let's take a look at our Indian. It's a 1902. Pretty smooth, but regardless, they're good. 1902. I'm going to kind of try to arrange these a little bit as we go. Up next we have a 1955. I'm going to put our Indians up here, our more common ones down here, and hopefully some less common ones in the middle. Looking at this, looks like we have a 1920. Get the scope pulled up here. That could help our program out a little bit. Pretty smooth, judging by the damage here. I'm going to say that is a 1920s. Doesn't look like we have a mint mark. It's going to be a Philadelphia mint. No, my eyes were playing tricks. That is a 1929 wheat cent. So yeah, less common date. We're going to put those in the middle here. Up next, 1953. Looks like possibly an S. Nope, that's a D. Denver mint. 1953. 1952, Denver. 51. 42. 53. 1924. Very nice. That's actually not a terrible looking 1924. 1940. That's going to be a lower 40s. Pretty beat up looking 1944. 1927. Real happy to see the ones in the 20s here. 55 Denver. Pretty smooth. What is this? Oh, a 1918. Very cool. 1939. 1935, I believe. That is correct, a 1935. Another 1935. Tell you what, let's just stack those. 56. Get these arranged a little better here. $52. $46. Of course, I'm gonna check behind myself on these guys. Don't you worry. I'll be checking the scope on these to see if there's anything interesting going on. 57. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Oh, you guys may want to see the obverse on that. Not too concerned with these 50s that I'm catching here. Got plenty of those in the book. 44. And that was one of my big reasons of purchasing these rolls, was to fill some holes in my album. This is a 1943 steel, nice circulated. I can appreciate that. Looks like it has not been plated, and just a good decent little steel scent there. I'll put these up here. 51. 52. 44. Oh, 1887 Indian. Pretty smooth. I believe I actually have one of these in my collection already. I'll be double checking, but glad to see one in the 1800s, and shoot, for that matter, this is a 135-year-old coin here, folks. Pretty cool, pretty cool. $56. I was kind of hoping to find some S Mint coins in here. Oh, there we go, a 1918. Really needing some S Minted cents to fill some holes in the album. Here we go with our another steel cent. Check that out under the scope. Yeah, just a Philadelphia Mint, 1943. Come on, focus. There we go, 46. 46. 45. 1937. These 30s are pretty smooth, but still glad to see them, because I definitely need some of the 30s to fill some holes in my album. Pretty smooth, 51 there. $56. 53. 1916. Very cool. Very cool. $1938. $52. Another steel. This one's actually in pretty dang good shape for a circulated steel cent. You guys can see that. There we go. Looks, yeah, that's been cleaned. Never mind if you guys can see it very well or not, but I clearly see some lines going straight across there. This thing's either been cleaned or kicked across the floor, but judging by the shine on it, it's, yeah, for sure been clean. Oh well. Still need to see those. 41 Denver. 37. There we go. Here's a little more honest example. 1943 Denver. Good to see a little mint mark there. And this is 1950. Pretty scratched up. 45. 46. 52. Really, bruh. There we go. 52 Denver. Okay, so probably won't bore you guys with the complete opening of the second roll. What I'm going to do is bring you back in when I get this rolled or unrolled, sort it out pretty much just like this side here, sort them out all the same, and bring you guys back in. All right, guys, coming in with a wrap up here. Proud to report on this second roll, which you can see divided here, we found 5 Indian heads in this roll. I do repeat, 5 Indian head cents in this roll. As you can see, 1890, 1903, 1905, a very cleaned 1904, and a not cleaned 1904. Which I thought was actually kind of cool to see a cleaned versus not cleaned example next to each other. But all in all, 5 Indian head cents there in that second roll. In this first roll, we have a 1902 and an 1887. The 1887 being the oldest out of the bunch that we found. But in total, 7 Indian heads, 7 steel cents. Quite a few in the 20s and teens. 6 out of this first roll, 6 out of this second, 5 dates that are a little more common. These are going to be in the 30s. In that roll, 6 in that one. A little bit less common dates. Oh, sorry, looking at the wrong row. This first roll had 8, and this second roll had 5. Of the little bit more common 30s. But I also need a lot of those for the album. Down here we have our 40s and 50s, more common dates. Did find a decent 1956 D that I have to check against the album. May not be an upgrader. I think I have a pretty decent one already in there, but all in all, this is going to fill quite a few slots in my album, and that makes me very happy. Another one that I was pretty pleased with is this 1943 S-Mint, rough condition, but that lets me know that it hasn't been cleaned, hasn't been plated, and honestly I'd rather have a good honest coin in my album. But yeah, overall I'm very pleased with this purchase. Like I said, I'll leave a link over to Coin Snob's channel. You guys can go check him out and check out the original version of this that he did. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed watching this, and subscribe if you want to. But it just kind of helps me keep going and creating more content for you guys. So yeah, like, subscribe if you like it. Don't if you don't. But I enjoy collecting and learning with you. Until next time, John Boy out.